Who is my soulmate? Do I have more than one soulmate? One of the strongest influences I have come to realize after years of doing psychic readings and numerology readings, and the most often asked question many of us would like to know is this person my soulmate? The word itself, soulmate, arouses not only those all-important instincts to be with a person we like to think is meant to be, but to know if the object of our desire is indeed the one, or is it a false positive, or just a hunger for what we want the most and experience the least. Soulmate. It conjures up an often held belief that we are destined to find at some point in our lives the one person who is our other half, the other side of the equation that completes us, the ultimate fulfilling love we are bound to. You know, not the one we're with now necessarily and only feel that it's, well, just okay. Perhaps they will do until the real one comes along. Not that one. The one who when we meet them, we'll just know and feel something we have never felt before. You just have a feeling that they are the one. Only problem is you've met a number of people who could fit that description. And that is the thing. Is a soulmate the sole person with whom you can establish a profound connection with to the exclusion of all others. The soulmate. Are we left abandoned and to some degree alone if we never find the feeling or meet that one person that was born to fulfill this burning drive for our ultimate companion traveler or life partner on this plane of existence? What is it? For many of us, but not all, it most certainly is a desire we need to fulfill so strong that we believe we could not ever truly be complete or truly happy unless we do. So one must suspect that the soulmate is a tremendous connection that the forces of nature, or God, or destiny will manifest in our lifetime. Without this special connection, we may feel lost, not special, that God has abandoned us or worse, that we just must not have been worthy enough to be destined for that special relationship in this life, leaving us feeling incomplete. So, is it our destiny to find the one always? Is there one person who can't fulfill us? Through my meditations, I have channeled knowledge, truth from higher consciousness. In one such meditation, and this was before I had read similar information on the subject of soulmates or twin flames, I received this message. We are all born into soul groups. Within these groups there are definite experiences we are, say, slated to have. You may choose to and when, but only within the soul group you were born into. Free will plays an important role in our lives at all times. Randomness is an important part of the experience. Otherwise, we'd all be robots without the need of consciousness or free will. So within our groups we are supposed to have options which are in fact random within the boundary of the soul group. For example, you have a recipe for a pipe. There are ingredients that make up the pipe that you must use to make it. But you can choose what kind of pie it will be and you may mix up the ingredients. You can make it now or later. So our soul group is made of many different people, but certain people are there that you must have an experience with in order to get to the next level. But you can choose. Some of these can be comprised of your family, friends, associates, etc. Outside of your family, which is predetermined, you must choose. Some you will meet, some you have met before. That feeling of familiarity or feeling like you have met or known someone before is because you have. Sometimes these are karmic relationships. Think of them as ongoing relationships from past lives that were not resolved in some way, and you both have chosen to be here now. When this happens, sometimes there is a feeling of happiness and kindred spirit. Initially, definitely someone in your soul group. The soulmate. Soulmate relationships are not always of the pleasant variety, as many of us know. Don't get it wrong. Sometimes we mistake this feeling of familiarity and kindred spirit with that person being the one life mate. Because the feelings and attraction are so strong, you will be attracted to a soulmate. It goes with the territory. The question here is how to know when they are the one you are meant to have a long-term relationship with that leads to marriage, children, etc. The truth is that we have many soulmates when we incarnate in being. You get to choose from the available souls in your group. What is most important and seldom thought of is that we are meant to have the experience, to learn to grow from being with, around that person, whether or not it leads to an ultimate life mate type of relationship. Life is short, learn fast. Because even if the soulmate you are with now does not lead to marriage or permanent long-term relationship, what has been learned will lead you to your next experience that you will also choose. Stay with me. Therefore, try to think outside of the box. Think of life as a place we have come to learn, grow, evolve, to become enlightened and ascend to higher spiritual planes. Our relationships, choices and decisions define how we live our life, but more importantly, how we will live our future. Are you ready for your soulmate? In the beginning, our souls split into two twins, one half feminine, the other masculine. Think of it like the positive and negative charge in the nucleus of an atom. Although both charges naturally repel each other, there is a stronger force that overcomes it, creating something potentially very powerful. We incarnate over and over. We come together and live life, sometimes together and others times apart, but constantly searching for each other, while constantly evolving. Eventually, you will have the twin flame relationship on this plane of existence if sufficiently evolved to match/equal the force or potency of the other. But ultimately your souls will join again and be one. And for this reason, we walk this earth in search of our other half and have an instinctive, powerful drive to find it. And this is why it is so important to us all at some point in our evolution. It is like the air we breathe. It is an essential aspect of the soul formation and its destiny to be back as one. From there the possibilities are endless. Imagine the power of love joining two perfected souls as one for an eternity. We are just at the incipient stages of this development, this love story here on Earth, and the journey is just as important as this destination. In fact, if you are here, it's all about the journey and learning to love the self.